Hey friends, thanks so much for jumping on this quick, very informal training. Let me just preface this by saying that I am no expert in this area whatsoever. It is something that I am extremely new to. So I'm learning. I'm sure this program I'm about to share with you does a lot more than what I realize at the moment, but it's something that has already started helping my business run smoother. It saves me so much time and floundering around that I wanted to go ahead and share it with you guys. So maybe you can go ahead and implement it and we can learn this thing together. So I saw some talk in some of our different Facebook groups about an app called Boards, Boards, and how people were starting to use it and how it was very helpful in their business. So I was like, okay, well, a lot of people are chatting about this, so let me check it out. Let me say it is super easy to use. You can tailor it to fit your needs. I mean, so easy. There's actually a Facebook group too that is geared specifically towards Scentsy users. It's called Scented Boards. It's a Facebook group. Just request to join it, and I'll make sure I tag it in the description of this video as well. And it's kind of like Visly. If you are familiar with Visly, people can share like a little template code and you can plug that in and join, and all of their information already comes up. So what I have done with my boards is I found a few other Scentsy users who are using boards. I kind of imported their boards that they were willing to share, and then I tweaked them to make them my own. So mine that I'm using is kind of a conglomeration of several different boards, as well as a lot of things that I put in myself. So I definitely cannot take complete credit for the board, my board, which I will be sharing with you guys in that Facebook group. So I cannot take credit for the entire thing, but I went through every single post that they had put up. I changed the wording to fit my business. I changed the wording to sound like me. Okay, I don't say hi, so-and-so. I say, hey, okay? I'm a Southern girl, so you want these messages to sound like you. So if you don't use the word y'all in your text messages or in your day-to-day language, you need to go through anybody's board, especially mine, and take that out, that word, because y'all is a Southern thing too. So you want it to sound like you and not some copy and pasted message. So I kind of want to show you real quick how it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. So like I said, the app is called Boards, and they have a desktop version. From what I gather, it's fairly new. Okay, so these are my boards over here. As you can see, the website, once you log in, it's kind of plain. It's nothing fancy. And like I said, it's very user-friendly. So what you can do is you can create new boards down here. And what the board messaging system does is it makes your life easier. So this is an app that you add onto your phone, your iPad, wherever. And like I said, there's a desktop version. But say you have a teammate who messages you about a product question. Instead of having to go to Workstation and find it and pull it up or whatever, you can just click a few buttons and send all of that information right to them. Okay. So, well, let me stop sharing my screen for just a second. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm super excited. I've worked on this for hours trying to tweak it. Okay, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but so there's kind of like a glare on my phone, so I kind of have to turn it sideways. So what you do is you are going to download the Boards app, okay? The little icon looks just like this. It's white and it just says Boards. You download the app. Once you download the app, it's going to walk you through adding a special keyboard to your phone. It's just a few clicks in your settings, super easy. But what it does, once you have that downloaded and you come into a text message. Now, I have an Apple phone, so it may look a little bit different on Android. But you see this little globe down here. This is going to bring up your board's keyboard as long as you have it installed and follow those instructions. So let's say I have someone that I'm talking to about joining Scentsy. Okay. I can go ahead and plug in a generic text message and about the $25 join special we have going on right now. Instead of having to type that message out to every single person I talk to, I can add it to a board and automatically, with a few clicks, insert that into a text message. So the way to do that, to get to all of my boards, and then I'll show you how boards work. All you do is click on this little globe down here, and it automatically brings up the Boards app right here in the text messaging screen. Now there's 3 little lines up here. I don't know if you can see it, and then a bunch of icons down below. Now, if I know right offhand what each icon means, I can just click on that. But I like to see the whole entire list, so I'm going to click on those 3 lines. It brings up all of my boards. Okay, so I've got them broken down into categories like FAQs, personal specials, sponsoring and recruiting, kit options, contacting support, that kind of thing. So if I was talking to someone about the $25 join special and I had added a generic message to my boards app, all I would do is I would find it on my list. So it would be under sponsoring and recruiting, and I would click it. Let's see. And I don't know how well you can see that. It automatically throws the text message right into the text box. Okay. Then if I want to, I can go up there and personalize it and put their name, hey, Allie, so-and-so and so-and-so on. Okay. So it throws it automatically up there. I can mash send and I'm good to go. Okay. So that's just a rundown of how it works. Now let me share my screen. So this is what I'm super excited about. And we would all organize things differently. So the way I've got it organized just works best for me. So you organize it however you need to. Okay. So over here, you can see all of the different categories that I have. Okay. So I have lots of different ones. I'm just going to kind of click on a few to show you. Okay. So personal deals or personal specials. The 10-bar special is something that we do a lot. My team likes to do it, but I always get the question, how do you do the 10-bar special? Okay, so I've got all of that booked right in here. So you can create a board, which is the category right here. Then you can create individual folders. So if you see a little gray thing right here, it looks like a folder, which means if I click on it, it's going to open up more. So here I've imported pictures that we can use. I've imported breakdowns that we can use for the 10-bar special, and so on. If I wanted to add something else to this, all I would do is the plus button. I can add a subfolder. I could add a text. I can link a video or a website, an image, which is what this would be. I would just upload an image or a PDF. And seriously, it's there. So easy. That's all you have to do. Okay. Or let me see. Scentsy's important info. This is one that I created because I'm forever having to look for the income disclosure statement, and I can never find the 2020 version, which is the most recent one, if I'm not mistaken. So I can go in my boards app, click Scentsy important info, and I've got the income disclosure statement right there. Okay. We have to refer to the compliance guide all the time instead of having to log into my workstation and so on and so forth. I can literally go in my boards app, click here, click the link. Oops. Okay. So that one is not working. So I need to make myself a note to come back and check that one. That is one that I copied over from somebody else. So ignore that one, but you guys get the drift. Or if I want to see the compensation plan, click it. There we go. So it saves you some time, or if you have a teamie that's curious about the compensation plan, send this to them, or a potential recruit. Okay. All you have to do is click it and it'll insert it right into your text message. If you're sending an email from your phone or your iPad, it would work the same way. I've got a section for onboarding, coaching, compliance, teamie frequently asked questions. Okay. How are commissions calculated? there's a picture right there. You can send it instead of typing all of that out over and over and over again. I've even got one for a catalog, so you can share the link to the flippable catalog. And then I've created like some subfolders that you can add pictures to. I don't think I've added a whole bunch of pictures. Okay, maybe I have some I copied over, but you guys get the drift. I've done one for systems. So like anything that I find valuable about Visly, I can put it in here and then share with my group if they have questions. Same thing with Canva. I created a Canva YouTube video. And so I have the link right here. Instead of having to log into my YouTube account, go to my channels, copy and paste the link, all that kind of stuff. I've created, let's see, trying to think, kit options, especially right now. Everybody wants to know what's going to come in their join kit. I have not added the $25 special up here yet, but if you click here, it has all the links to compare the kits. It's got pictures of like the $99 kit, so on and so forth. So it's so much easier. It saves a ton of time. So you literally can just copy and paste this into your text messages, your emails, anything on like a device where you can change your keyboard. So obviously, I don't think you can do it on a desktop. Let's see. And then these little boards down here that have the little people, these are shared boards. So like I said, I took several different boards and kind of put them together, but then I've also added a ton of stuff to this and updated it to fit my needs. I've made my own boards. I've reorganized things to the way my brain works. But down here, like inspirational quotes. This one is so cool. This is a board that somebody made. It's not really Scentsy specific, but if you're just looking a little positivity, I can't talk, that you just want to, if you have a teammate that just needs a little cheering up, okay? It always seems impossible until it's done. I could literally click that, and if I'm on a laptop, a cell phone or on my app, on my iPad, I could literally just click that and it would automatically throw it up there for me. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing real quick. But like I said, just take a look around. There's so much that I've got going on in here. There's like so many things that you can add. I mean, anything you can add in here. Let me show you one that I've been sending out a lot lately because we do have this join special going on. So it would be, no, it's under, and like I said, I'm still learning this. It's very new. I've added a lot of stuff, so it's a little overwhelming right now. Sponsoring, no, it's under onboarding. Sorry, my bad. Okay, welcome text. Okay, so I always like to add, one of the first things I do is I like to shout them out in our groups. So like, for example, this is going to be the message that I'm going to send them to let them know I'm inviting them to Facebook groups. Okay, so they don't just get a random notification. Okay, I'm telling them exactly which groups I'm adding them to. All right, so they know. Instead of having to type all this out or do a voice text, I literally click a few buttons and it pops right into my text block on my cell phone. All right, so super easy. Like I said, that's a really quick rundown. I'm still very new to this, so I'm learning a lot, but it has already helped my business so much, tremendously. So feel free to create your own boards. Follow the Scented Boards group on Facebook. I'll be sharing my board link in there so you can pull in mine and tweak it to make your own as well. So I hope this helps somebody's business, whether you are in Scentsy or not. Maybe you do another direct sales company or business and you happen to see this video, you can tweak it to work and fit your needs. Okay. So happy Friday, guys. It's Friday today while I'm recording this. So I I hope it helps. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Just drop them in the comment section below, and I will try to get back with you as soon as possible. But hope this helps. I would love some feedback. If you guys do try it, please let me know what you think. But I think it'll be really, really helpful and help save you some time, if nothing else. Bye, guys. Have a good afternoon.